Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? Thank you guys for tuning in the channel today. Really do appreciate it. Now, I literally just got done with the live stream, and OBS decided to crash as I was kind of closing off the stream, doing a recap, saying goodbye to everyone. So that was the kind of the reasoning behind that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Is the new JP Morgan coin a threat to XRP? Let's go ahead and let's talk about that. So, breaking news comes out today that JP Morgan is rolling out its first US bank-backed cryptocurrency to transform payments business. Now, this title is quite misleading, to transform payments business. However, the coin is not able to be used by consumers or any of their institutional clients or any of their SME clients. Nobody can use it except for JP Morgan, which is kind of ridiculous. But either way, it says the first cryptocurrency created by a U.S. major bank is here, and it's from J.P. Morgan Chase. And I wonder what the regulations are with this. My question is, did they contact the regulators prior to this news? It says the lender moves more than $6 trillion around the world every day for corporations in its massive wholesale payments business. In trials set to start in a few months, a tiny fraction of that will happen over something called JPM Coin, the digital token created by engineers at the New York-based bank to instantly settle payments between clients. And what's funny is JP Morgan, or Jamie Dimon, head of JP Morgan, literally just called, bashed Bitcoin as a fraud. And now all of a sudden they're coming out their own cryptocurrency. So it's really odd. So now the question is this a threat to XRP? Short answer, no. Long answer, it's a closed off ecosystem. That's the problem. And having a closed off ecosystem with a coin meant for just specifically one bank isn't going to solve anything. Even if they let this out to other banks, if they let other banks leverage this digital asset, it wouldn't even make any sense. Because again, David Schwartz confirms that if banks respond by building walled gardens, we'll position XRP to bridge across those walled gardens. If they want one big walled garden to take over, they'll have to be as open as we are. And again, they're not being open. It's a completely closed off interbank ecosystem. And David Schwartz, a man who talks to banks a lot, has even said not even banks want a token controlled by banks. Because if you circumvent the current correspondent banking system and were to leverage the JP Morgan coin, now you're back to square one, which is counterparty risk. And that's what is provided with the correspondent banking system. And the whole purpose of leveraging RippleNet and the XRP ledger is to not have this counterparty risk, to use an open source, decentralized ecosystem. That's the only way to truly settle payments in an efficient fashion. And again, what I find interesting and what kind of points me mostly towards this as a publicity stunt is that we have no data on the official network. We don't know if it's a proof of work, proof of stake, or consensus. We have no idea what the fee is. We have no idea what the scalability is. We have no idea what the transaction execution time is. We literally know nothing about this currency. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this is more along the lines of a publicity stunt, because essentially what's going on here is everybody in the financial world is watching them dip their toes into the cryptocurrency waters. And that's what I think the most important thing to take away from this is. It's absolutely no competition to XRP. That coin has literally no liquidity for any fiat except for the fiat that JP Morgan provides for the coin. So it's really not even a real cryptocurrency to really call it, because it's so closed off. It's more of just like a ledger, or just an IOU on a ledger. That's really all it is at the end of the day. But basically, it's really, guys, it's no competition to XRP. It's absolutely none. Brad Garlinghouse even commented on the matter today, and he references an article he wrote back in freaking 2000 or 2016, I believe. So he actually wrote about this on LinkedIn, about why, banks creating their own tokens as a bank coin, it does not make any sense. Like, the bank coin does not solve any sort of problem. It just sort of kind of brings up these same problems in a new technology. That's all it really does. And he says, as predicted, banks are changing their tune on crypto. And again, it's hilarious how in cryptocurrency is at an all-time high, Jamie Dimon goes at all efforts to call it a fraud. And now they launched their own cryptocurrency. So it's like, really watch what they do, not what they say. So as predicted, banks are changing their tune on crypto, but this JP Morgan project misses the point. I mean, this is some serious shots fired by Brad Garlinghouse. Introducing a closed network today is like launching AOL after Netscape's IPO 2 years later, and bank coins still aren't the answer. Guys, he says it right there. Banks don't want a token controlled by banks, and having a closed off ecosystem, having a closed network today, it literally does not solve anything for any other institution. And even if JP Morgan was to let other banks leverage their technology, again, not even banks want a token controlled by banks, because all that does is provide more counterparty risk that current bank doesn't need. That's why the XRP ecosystem it will succeed and is currently succeeding and having a lot more progress than the JPM coin, no matter how long it's actually been in the works. Is because it's an open source decentralized ecosystem, and it's a true market with speculators, market makers, and market takers, and there's no counterparty risk there. It's all just market. So again, this JP Morgan coin, 100% not a threat to XRP. Guys, in the future the world will be running on XRP. About 8 to 9 of the top 20 banks in the world are all working with Ripple. Guys, it's quite clear all JP Morgan's doing, it's a publicity stunt. They're dipping their toes in cryptocurrency waters, and they want to show everyone that they're really dipping their toes into cryptocurrency waters. So honestly, it's just good news in my opinion, how they really want to show that they are interested in cryptocurrency and have changed their tune. So I'm telling you guys, cryptocurrency platform from JP Morgan coming out soon. But again, 100% no competition XRP. No one's able to use it. Closed off ecosystem. If they even were to let anyone use, there's no fiat liquidity even there. It's again, banks don't want a token controlled by banks. That's how I can put it simply. So hopefully I cleared that up for you guys. I can see in the community today a lot of people were kind of frightened of this, going like, hey, is this really something that could, threaten XRP? But it really is not. So thank you for watching this video today. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check links in the description if you want to support the channel. Make sure to get yourself a Ledger Nano S, keep that cryptocurrency nice and safe and offline, and make sure to hit those post notifications so you never miss a video or a stream. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Always do appreciate your insight, and I'll see you guys in the next one.